Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some rocket gameplay. I am actually recording this away from home, so it may sound a little different, the audio. I apologize for that. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to come across, but oh well, let's get this content over to you guys and show you guys exactly what is going on. So if you have been living under a rock recently, you probably won't have a clue that the rocket is actually taken off in Fortnite, but most of you have probably already seen this in-game or on YouTube already. But in this video, I want to talk about everything that we know so far to do with the rocket and everything that's kind of going to take effect related to what exactly has happened. So as we all know, the rocket has taken off and it has actually hit the sky and left a crack in the sky. Sorry if I am spoiling this for you guys if you haven't already checked it out. That is what does happen. So the rocket does go up right here, hits the sky, and then actually ends up coming back down, or something else comes back down and actually ends up kind of causing kind of like a little teleport thing. To me, it does look like the rocket has been sent towards Tilted Towers, like it's being sent up to come back down. By the looks of it, it goes up, as you can see in this gameplay right now that I'm actually in game here recording. It goes up to the top of the sky, it goes all the way up, and you can see all the trail of the smokes coming down right there. Then it hits the sky, then it actually kind of just turns around and comes back down. I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on. We have the little confirmation there that you can hear in the background that the rocket has officially left the planet, but then suddenly we hear some like weird noises. We see like the star glowing up, or kind of looks like the rocket coming back down, and then it comes back through the earth, or whatever you want to call it, on the Fortnite planet, and the little lasers form. Lasers aim down and go flying down towards, I believe it's Tilted Towers, and then we see it over Tilted Towers, and next minute it goes flying again all the way around the map, going over to Wailing Woods, then over to Greasy Grove, and then back over to the middle of the map. So it's a pretty interesting concept and something really I didn't expect at all. It really does lead to the new monster, the Leviathan, however you say it, the new monster that is going to be coming into the game, which is going to be really awesome. I can't wait for something like that. That is actually going to pop probably next weekend, or maybe the weekend after, because we obviously have the delays with the playground game mode, so we can expect this kind of like teleportation thing that's going on right now with the crack in the sky to kind of lead to other dimensions, causing other creatures and other game modes to appear in Fortnite Battle Royale, and that's why we're going to see the monster game mode. What I mean by this, if you don't know already, there's actually a game mode going to be popping in Fortnite where it's 50v50. One team has to escort the monster and the other team has to kind of like guide them through the game. Got some screenshots on here from people that have sent me on Twitter. Thank you to everybody out there. I will link a few of you guys down below in the description, and also reply to a few of your comments, the ones who have helped me out sending me screenshot footage. It's been absolutely awesome to grab everything from you guys. I have been away, so it has been difficult to grab everything, but it's worked out pretty well in my opinion. Here we've actually got one over Tilted Towers, which is pretty awesome. I really do like that one. That one's my favourite. I'll probably use that for the thumbnail. Nice little design. So here again, we do have some footage of the actual rocket taking off over the map. Again, going up into the sky, some different angles of it this time in the replay mode. Again, some other theories I have for this is the actual rocket itself has been sent off by Omen, or maybe been sent off by the visitor, and obviously they're working together. And what they've done is they've opened up a new dimension. And personally, I don't know if I'm incorrect or correct here, but what I believe has come back into the map is not actually the rocket. I personally feel like the rocket may have gone somewhere else, and a different part of the rocket, or maybe something they plan, like what this star is flying back into the map. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously they haven't really checked it out, but personally I don't believe that's the rocket. That feels like maybe a part of the rocket that's been detached, or something they've used to try and focus towards Tilted Towers, but something actually stops it from hitting Tilted Towers. And what happens if it actually teleports over to Wailing Woods and then goes round to the footprint where the monster is, which is obviously going to be coming into the game, so it hints towards that, goes around towards that footprint over there, which is pretty interesting. You see the little kind of like flash there, again it teleports. So we clearly know that we're going to have teleporting in the game. Now, how does this relate to the story? Well, obviously, the next theme of Season 5 was kind of leaked to be ancient Egypt type things, something like that, along those lines, really, like Greek theme or Roman theme. It was kind of leaked to be around a mixture of all them. So potentially, with this kind of like crack in the sky, we could see different kind of eras kind of just popping through and teleporting around. Here I've actually got a weird screenshot of actually some sort of kind of, I don't know how you describe it, but it's like some sort of teleporting kind of blurry thing that you could imagine potentially going through it, and it could teleport you to another point on the map. This was something I mentioned quite a while ago in my videos. having that ability to teleport from one side of the map to the other, allowing you to teleport around the map to maneuver around quickly. For example, say if you're in Lonely Lodge, where that actually was, you could teleport all the way over to Pleasant Park and start looting over there. Having that would be really awesome. I mentioned this a long time ago in one of my videos, I can't remember which one, but it was an interesting concept to allow people to teleport around the map a lot quicker, and that's where I came up with that idea. So hopefully that links into the Season 5 story, along with like the heroes and superheroes and villains and all that sort of stuff going on within the Season 5 stuff. We can actually expect the superheroes to kind of maybe protect us in this situation. Obviously it was only a film, but we don't exactly know if that's going to like 100% be true or not, if it was a film or not. But it is very interesting to see this rocket doing what it is doing to Battle Royale, and who is there to stop this, what is going to be going on throughout Season 5. I'm going to be covering that straight on my channel. I do love the aspect of it being kind of like a teleporter. My personal theory is it's going to open up new dimensions, allowing different creatures and different things to come through, and obviously we'll see that this week with the monster game mode, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So I can't wait for that to pop. It's going to be really cool for you guys to try it. I'll definitely be covering on that on my channel for you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow I do have a free V-Book giveaway for you guys, where you guys can gain access to a ton of V-Bucks, which will be dropping tomorrow, so you guys can check that out as well, or today, depending on when you're watching this video, because obviously this is up on Sunday in the UK, but if you're in the US or elsewhere around the world, or depending on your time zone, it could be up either today or tomorrow. But it is an interesting concept to see all this kind of like rocket gameplay being put into Fortnite Battle Royale. I never really expected to see a rocket take off in game and have it as like a limited time mode. Now obviously I didn't actually capture this footage, my team at home actually captured this footage, which was really awesome. So I managed to grab this footage for you guys, and also a load of subscribers sent in a bunch of footage, and that's the footage you've been seeing throughout this video. But it is really cool to actually kind of get this kind of in-game dynamic, and potentially, like I said, on Call of Duty launch, it just takes off in the map. My theory had been throughout these entire theory videos talking about the idea of the rocket just taking off randomly in-game. Obviously it was a planned rocket launch, but I was correct, it was just randomly in-game, so you had no effect on it. It would have been cool if you like kind of stood on top of it and went up to space to see exactly what was going on, but I don't think anyone did that. I did check around in the internet, but didn't really see anyone doing that, so unfortunately I don't think anyone has. But I would have tried that if I could have. That would have been pretty cool. But you know, hopefully in the future we will see a few of these things taking effect, and maybe some plans for other kind of live situational things. Obviously we had the Thanos game mode, which is pretty cool, with the talking and stuff every time Thanos died and every time he spawned in. That was a cool concept. But now seeing an actual rocket fly, I just didn't even know what to say about it. And then the lasers and stuff, I have no idea exactly what that is. It feels like it's kind of like targeting Tilted Towers, and then it kind of gets like dodged. It's like someone summons a portal. This has got to be something to do with the Omen and the Visitor. Maybe the Omen himself was the actual person planning the rocket with Fate, and the Visitor himself was the enemy, and the Visitor tried launching the rocket and setting it towards, he kind of like robbed the rocket off Omen, and he got there before him, launched it towards Tilted Towers, and Omen summoned a portal to stop that, and that allowed the rocket to actually kind of teleport around the map, hence opening up new dimensions. Obviously we see within Omen's bat bling, and Fate's bat bling, we see the little kind of like portal-y like ball orb type thing, and also with Omen we see on his pickaxe, on his mining tool, harvesting tool, whatever you want to call it, we also see that orb as well, which is kind of looks like a little bit kind of like a black hole type thing, so it allows you to travel to different dimensions. So potentially that's where that could be going with that. Hopefully that is what's going on. I have got that right there. I'm not 100% sure if it is correct or not, but that makes perfect sense, because obviously Omen has protected us against the rocket that the Visitor has launched, which actually, obviously the Visitor came from space in that meteorite. He was like, he's a robot, and he was like, no, we need to destroy this. We tried destroying Tilted Towers, the main capital of Fortnite Battle Royale. Obviously we can expect Tilted to be the capital because it's the biggest. We obviously see the rocket going towards it. It gets deflected by the teleports, and that allows us to kind of dodge against it, and hopefully Omen has planned that and done that for us, which is pretty interesting. Leads to Season 5, and we're going to be seeing loads of different genres and eras coming through with Season 5, with the portals being open now and hopefully teleporting in the map as well. We could potentially see even aliens popping into Fortnite Battle Royale, or even the Husk from Save the World. Imagine playing Fortnite Battle Royale with the Husk running around every everywhere. Imagine how cool that would be. That'd be a really interesting concept, and there'd be tons of zombies absolutely everywhere, and you'd be fighting them all. I think that'd be amazing, with people building traps and bases left, right and centre. That would be absolutely awesome, and I'd love something like that to happen in Fortnite, but I can't expect and I can't presume that's going to happen every single time. But that's being me being creative, you know, them sort of things would be cool, but obviously the actual power of the servers wouldn't be able to run that. So relating it back to the story, we can expect the new game mode popping this weekend, hopefully, with the Playground LTM. The Playground LTM will probably release first, and then we'll probably see that game mode release like 3 days after, obviously because Playground got a delay. People believe that the Playground actually got a delay because the Rocket servers, like they needed all the servers for the Rockets, and they didn't want loads of people just in their own private server watching it, so that's why they took Playground LTM off. Then obviously we'll reintroduce it this week when it's all working. I actually got to play the Playground LTM, and it was an awesome game mode. It has nothing relevant to the story itself, apart from obviously the servers and stuff, but that's kind of just more of a technical thing rather than the actual in-game story. Other than that, that is everything I can tell you guys for the Fortnite Battle Royale story so far. It's just going to be portals, teleporting your left, right and centre. Hopefully we get to access them portals in-game that allows us to teleport from different dimensions. We could also see it a little bit like Minecraft. We can see that happening with like the Nether portal and the End portal. Maybe there's like a new dimension you can go to. If you go through it, it takes you to like a new world in the Nether or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So you could go there, battle, and you could go back through another portal on the map. Maybe there's like 4 or 5 portals in there, and it takes you back over to Battle Royale and just spawns in, say if the storm's moving in. That'd be a pretty cool concept, and you can use that to travel around the map a lot quicker. Maybe there's a loading screen as well, like a 10-second loading screen, so you don't have to actually, obviously when you travel really fast around the map on the actual replay mode, you know that the game does take a while to load and stuff. So if they introduce kind of like a loading screen that was a quick 10-second one, that would probably fix that problem and still allow Battle Royale to move pretty smooth, as long as people aren't going like consistently back and forward. You could put a cap on that, have a cap of 2, limit like 2 times you can go in it per minute maybe, or maybe 5 minutes or something, so you don't get people going backwards and forwards all the time to obviously glitch out. Something like that would be pretty cool as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. That's everything that I want to talk about. Tomorrow, do go and check out the other videos that I'm releasing on free V-Bucks, and also a really cool gameplay from me and Commander Mace. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and once again, if you're new around here, stick around for daily Fortnite content. And this is postboxpat signing out.